with some more Kingdom Come Deliverance. And, yeah, it looks like our dad died, and our mom died, and then we rode a horse and we saved a woman by being chased, and then we almost died, and then we got to warn, like, another dude about this incoming army that killed my parents and basically slayed my whole town. So, that's pretty much it. And I think this playthrough today is going to probably be building up my character, learning what I'm actually doing, because there seems to be a lot of game mechanics in this, and I'm kind of stupid sometimes. Takes me a while to catch up, but I'm trying. And that's pretty much it. I think you guys are all caught up. So let's get started. Where's my face? There I am. How's the stream doing? Alright, great. We're golden. Continue. Doot. Alright. Sir Divish.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Okay. I will go have a full meal.
Your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes.
Ugh.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bohemia here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, my lady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
There we go.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
My parents are dead, but I shall eat.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Well, alrighty then. Oh, am I drunk now? I think I'm drunk. Hunger. Different foods have different properties, e.g. an apple won't fill you up like a roast duck. Speech -1, charisma -1. It's probably because of my clothes. That's fine. Poor quality arrow. What about my sword? Okay, how much money do I have? 4.8. Okay. So we're poor. My hometown was attacked by foreign soldiers, and many people were slaughtered. I couldn't get it inside the castle before they closed the gates. So, okay, so we're in Townburg, that's right. I couldn't remember the place. Go to the courtyard lodge and sleep there until morning. Alright. Guess we can eat more food if we want. Just keep taking cheese. And then a turkey leg. Oh, roast duck. And lentil mash. And we'll just take the whole bowl. More cheese. Oh, I shouldn't steal it. Never mind. Never mind. These are free though. Okay.
Oh, something to eat.
I guess we didn't eat. Eat. Eat again. And then eat again. And then eat lentil mash. And then eat cheese. And then a carrot. And then a bread roll. And then an apple. Okay. You've eaten too much. You won't be hungry for much longer time now, but you'll be clumsy until you digested everything. I guess everything has an effect. Fair enough. Yeah. You learned food. Well, good for me. What's this? Oh, there's alchemy. Drinking is a skill. Well then. Oop. Excuse me, villager. Wine.
You fled from Skalitz? How did you manage that?
Yeah, I'll talk to you. Fine. I don't want to talk about Scout. Okay, it was awful. Yeah, we'll do that.
Sigismund's army appeared out of nowhere. There were so many of them, not just infantry, but cavalry, too. Those foreign mercenaries with their strange helmets and the souls of beasts.
Heavens above.
Then slaughter began.
They began murdering. They cut down anyone who didn't flee to the castle and destroyed everything in their path. The terrible cries of the wounded and the dying, I'll never forget it. It was only by some miracle I managed to take one of their horses and ride here.
My God, what times we live in. All the saints in heaven must have been watching over you to keep you alive. But don't fret, lad. You're safe here now.
Okay. I think that made us stronger. I'm not really sure. I think if you talk like about battle, it makes you stronger in battle. If you just talk, it gives you more charisma. Not entirely sure though. You're stuffed. Okay. Can we talk to you? Nope. Can we talk to you? Yes, we can.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Let's talk trade. Yeah.
If I needed some food, who should I ask?
Who do you think, young man? Me, of course. And if you want something extra, I could help you out with that too.
I'd like to buy something from you.
Of course, lad. Goodbye.
Yeah, I mean, there's really no sense in selling what I got. What can I buy, though? Honey, milk. A sweet pancake. Alright, I'll come back to this later.
Hey,
Hi. You don't speak. Alright, I'm done with this. Can I build my reputation? Oh, this is cool. Alright, now these dudes want to talk. Lockpick, very hard. We're getting the castle tour. This is cool. You're in a private... Oh, okay. Alright, don't go in there. I was warned. Hoot. Oh, I'm falling asleep. Open. Is this a private area too? Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be in here. I'm in a private area. What? She's trying to get in my room.
You're that lad from Scouts.
That
What in
scared me.
heaven's name happened there?
That was weird. They slaughtered everyone. I don't want to talk about Scouts. It was awful. They slaughtered everyone.
I can tell you what happened, but I don't understand why. We were just going about our usual business when the soldiers came and began their slaughter. Anyone who couldn't flee to the castle was cut down. They destroyed everything. It's a miracle I escaped with my life.
Sleep. How long do you want to sleep? Let's get 11 hour. Oh, nourishment 81. Weird. Oh, that makes sense, because you get more hungry as you... Okay, I get it. Energy be 84, so let's do that. I got this.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy.
It's a lot of wine.
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
Just a little bit.
It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace. To let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything. It's
Everybody's
getting
hitting on
better.
us. At least it seems
God
that way.
knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Talk about her feelings. Tell the story.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
Okay, I still feel like I want to do DPS. I'm gonna go with this.
I met my friends right next to the Skalitz Ale House. When we heard Deutsch praising Sigismund, our blood boiled. My mates decided to teach that fool to mind his tongue. So, thanks to us, Deutsch had to scrape horse shit off his newly whitewashed house.
How foul.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home.
She didn't like
I
that.
promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig.
Okay, we'll do this one. The heart, I guess.
The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
I saw them kill my girl Bianca. Did we see that? We know about the mom.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother.
I didn't know Bianca
She was
died.
stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers.
And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
All true. We'll try it one more time.
I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror.
My noble steed.
It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
Oh, you poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish.
Ah, okay.
Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years.
It's a long time.
And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
She's married, stay away. I feel like if the game puts me in a position to do anything with that, I shouldn't, because I feel like that's just gonna screw us over later on when Dervish finds out or whatever. Or whoever her husband is. I didn't know that Bianca died, though. I don't know if that's true or not. If so, I guess we're a bachelor again.
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back!
Henry, help us!
Help us, son.
That's not how it happened. No, no, no. That's a nightmare and it's lying. They never said that.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
I need some armor. And I've lost charisma, I think, because I sold my green shirt. But we needed money. What else was I to do? Take the torch from the table. If you need a light at night, use your torch by holding left. Even better, use Nighthawk Potion.
Right here behind the solid rock. God be with you.
Do you know what's happening?
No. What about you?
Me? How could I?
I saw you with Sir Robot. Didn't he tell you anything?
No, nothing.
I guess that's it.
Good luck to you.
I'm gonna take every opportunity to talk to people
My
because
respects to you.
you get experience.
You know what's happening?
Not every time, but you can.
Sigismund, who else? That bastard conquered Skalitz and now he's come to take Talmberg. Farewell.
All right.
No fool. You're right there.
God be with you.
What's happening? Have you heard anything?
No. It could be Sigismund's army, or his scouts, or maybe Scarlet's folk who survived the pillaging. I wouldn't expect nothing good.
Farewell.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Do you know what's happening?
Don't ask me. I don't know shit. Just a minute ago, I was sleeping after a day's watch at the gate.
Take care. Everybody seems annoyed.
Good day to you.
What's happening? Have you heard anything?
No. Could be Sigismund's army, or his scouts, or maybe Skalitz folk who survived the pillaging. I wouldn't expect nothing good.
I wonder how heavy chainmail is. Hey, dude, your wife was like hitting on us.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Good luck to you.
Alright, what's gonna go down?
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Ansig. What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish?
Dang,
At
he's gonna
your
want his
age,
sword
you need a
back.
good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a